Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. We saw in the last class the various ways by which we relate ourselves to God and develop intimacy to realize Him. Shanta, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhura, the attitudes that we develop. We saw already what it means and how deeper consciousness they touch from other relationships. There are hundreds of relationships we have in this world, but these are which are directly affecting our consciousness, awakening. So consciousness in us is God. Chaitanya, I am Chaitana. Sacheta, I am conscious. The consciousness within me, the Chaitanya within me is my spiritual existence. I have bodily existence. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. There is bodily existence. There is Chaitanic existence. This Chaitanya, this layer, the uppermost layer of consciousness is called awareness. It is functional aspect of Chaitanya, functional aspect of consciousness. Awareness is functional aspect of consciousness. Consciousness is pure existence. It is functioning. In the awareness, these go and take root to touch these relationships, Shanta, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhura. These relationships, other relationships can be taken. You have to make that, create a way to get rooted. These are already rooted. Just you have to awaken like. So these are which relationships, these 5 relationships that we standardized with God are already there in us, ready to project forward. It is like a seed within. It just rains, you see mushrooms and all in the rainy season. Nobody puts the seeds. You see, once the rain starts, mushrooms coming out. Like that, it has rain, it has to come out. So these are, and all these collectively we were speaking of the Madhura Bhava. We saw in Shanta, awakening of the peace, of the transcendental realm into us, the transcendental aspect of God and transcendental aspect of mind are relating itself to lie in the great peace and bliss. This is Shanta Bhava. In Dasya, I give up the ego and surrender to God. To give myself entirely to God. Not only surrender. Surrender is a different thing. As I have given myself entirely to God, eliminating the ego. In Dasya, in Sakhya, I have awakened divinity in me so that I am one with God at all times, at all levels. Then we see in the Sakhya again, you remember that what all belongs to me belongs to God. Identity is established at divine level. Whatever I have is yours in Sakhya. And another thing, elimination of selfishness. Sakhya, I don't have selfishness in Sakhya Bhava. Because there is no two things like. It is identity. Everything, at every level, I find identity in Sakhya. Aside and in Sakhya, in Dasya, I keep all my things, my comforts, my needs also I keep aside. In Dasya also you see, I keep all, because I have given myself. In friendship also, Sakya Bhava, in friendship, I keep all things, my needs, my comforts, my joys, I want to share with him. Whatever I have good and great with me. And these are features of devotee. One is to be find the total identity in such a way, a devotee, what all is mine is yours, Lord. Mam madiyancha sakalam. All myself and all that belongs to me is yours. And second is selfishness. No selfishness. It is totally free from selfishness. And it is, my relationship is at all times unlimited, eternal, forever, that identity. And I keep all my needs and comforts aside. I don't ask for anything also. Oh, let it be, let it be. And I live, I will not be able to live without you. Devotees, one more attitude. I can't live without you. These are the main features of being a devotee. And you are with me at all times. I am at your feet at all times in my joys and sorrows, ebbs of life. Sometime low ebb, some high tide of life. You are with me at all times. In sukha dukha, you are there. I will never leave you. You will never leave me. This is the attitude of a bhakta at all times. So this we see a few features of bhakta. This is common in all, and all these relationships are a part of Madhura Bhava. In Madhura Bhava, we see the limitations, all limitations. In all other bhavas, we limit ourselves in such a way that I match with God. But when we come to the Madhura, why Madhura Bhava is considered as highest? Because all limitations are eliminated. You have to remove all your limitations. Lajja, Grana, Bhai, these are Ashtapashas. Before we remove we eliminate all our limitations, we see the Ashtapashas are falling away. In Madhura Bhava, important thing, remember, the Ashtapashas go away. Pasha and Bandhana. Pasha is shackles. I have bound myself. And that is, I have to remove. It is, I have bound. For example, Lajja. I ask someone, sing a song. He knows to sing or she knows to sing. She feels shy. She feels ashamed. Oh, I may be humiliated. I may make a mistake. This one, I bound myself. I can be free. Ramakrishna used to say, Lajja grina bhava teen thakte nahi. So that which I have bound myself and I have to remove them myself is called shackles, pashas. The other things which nature has bound us, or I am bound by an unknown power beyond my control, is called bondage. Bondage and shackles. Bondage is bandhana. Bandhana, as if I am tied by someone else. They have to come and remove me, or somebody else has to come and remove me. I cannot release myself. That which I have bound myself is this in tantric philosophies, tantra philosophy. There are mention of ashtapashas, 8 shackles with which we have bound ourselves. to eliminate these ashtapashas is Madhura Bhava. As far as possible, the more I go towards, I feel it. I have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of it. And I understand it is within my capacity. I can get rid of it. I have to get rid of it. And from them, in that, Lajja, Grina, Bhai, Shanka, Jugupsa, Kula, Jati, Shila. These are the 8 pashas, shackles that we have bound ourselves. Lajja, shame, we feel humiliated, then bashfulness, guilt of having done something. These are all what we feel. So this is called lajja, feeling embarrassed in situations, certain situations, feeling I can't do that. What people will say, this. To Sri Ramakrishna, one person comes and says, I want to realize God. Sri Ramakrishna says, remove your clothes, go round the temple and come once. He says, I can remove the clothes before you, I cannot go round. Means nobody is going to be there in this world. The person and Sri Ramakrishna both are not there in this world. Suppose he was ready to, what does he value? God is more important for me, or the world and their opinion is more important for the person. Not that we must remove our clothes and run about in this world. But I bound myself. My nakedhood cannot be removed. I am covering it with my clothes. I am naked within the clothes also. And to be in thought of God, in love of God, in ecstatic love of God, if the clothes were not to be there, what does it matter? So this feeling shy to sing a song in front of others, to dance in joy with others in name of God, all these comes under lajja. Lajja is shame in doing wrong things, bad things is needed. In good things, in right things, to feel lajja is not right. So Sri Ramakrishna wants, we feel ourselves, oh, what am I caring for? Oh, why should I do? Many times we feel hesitant to do japa or dhyana in front of others. What people will think of me. Crazy and all that. When we go to the temple, if a person is there known to me, I feel hesitant to make sashtang pranam to the deity. I go like this one, make pranam and come away. See how much I am limited. So these limitations will fall away. Oh, I don't mind what people say. And when I do it for God, and I don't care for what world has to say, it is at a higher level of thinking. I am for doing bad things. I don't mind what the world is going to say. But in good and great things, I feel that. So these limitations that I put on myself, now, oh, time is going, life is going. What should I worry about what people say? Tomorrow they are not going to be with me. When I am in danger, God alone will be there. Let me freely sing. Let me freely dance in the name of God. So this understanding for a higher cause, for a higher thing, giving up shamefulness, feeling humiliated, feeling bashfulness, feeling embarrassed, all these things, giving up secretiveness. Why I am maintaining secretiveness is I afraid of I will be humiliated. And the people may look down upon me. It is a manifestation of lajja. It is bhaya. Secretiveness is out of fear. Fear associated with root is lajja. Shameful, feeling they may look upon me. That is the secretiveness. All this, when you go towards God, all this will fall away. Oh, today's life, it goes off. Even if people say they won't be there, nor I will be there. Let me stretch myself to the reality. Let me live this unreal. I was caring for this world. I am caring for and leaving that what is real. Now, I care for this, not that I am going to leave it away, but not at the cost of loving God, singing for God. So, in love of God, if all things are going to go away, it doesn't matter, because I am going to get eternal, and I will be the source of serving others, loving others, making others attain eternal peace, eternal bliss, once I transcend this nature and go. So this is lajja, grida, aversion. Aversion, dislike for certain things. It is because I am holding on to certain things. What I like, what I love, what is beneficial to me, what is good for me, what gives me comfort, what gives me enjoyments, I am holding on to that, which is against this. I feel aversion. I don't like certain person because I like some certain person. I don't like certain incidents because I like certain incidents. So this grina, dislike, is associated with likes, like and dislike. This grina is a part of, though it is looks like hatred or something, dislike, but it is always out of something else working within me. I am expecting, I have so many things to fulfill. So when I am not able to fulfill what is not going to help me to fulfill my expectations, demands, then to that which is going to deprive me of my things, I feel aversion. So this also goes away. Oh, they are doing their part, I am doing our part. Each is a product of nature, each is a back momentum driving. I have my own nature driving me. He has his own nature, she has their own nature. Because why should I hold on to something? Raga dvesha. Why should I have? Let me transcend this nature. I'm holding on to aversion means I'm holding on to something else also. Let me be free to see, because I have to go beyond. I cannot. Aversion is an attachment in negative way. Negative way I'm holding on. I don't want to see a person's face. I'm holding on to him in a negative way. I want to meet a person. I'm holding on to him in a positive way. Both I am holding on. Whom I dislike also, grina also, which I don't like also, I am holding on. What I am in opposite ways. How long will you hold on to this world? You will leave. Oh, I have to go beyond. I have to go beyond. These things are binding my mind, holding my bodily existence, holding my feelings. Let me be free. So, as you go towards God, you are getting fear. What people will say, what things will happen, what future. So many people will be saying so many things. If you go towards God or spiritual life, you will be neglecting your duties of life, you will be, then will you have great losses in your life. All these are ignorant people go on telling, and they cause even our own experience. One person will be reading Durga Saptashti, people will tell, oh, there will be something harm if you make mistake. Lalita Sahasranama, if you make mistake, there will be some problem. If you read Mahabharata, there will be war in your house. All these are people, how they produce things, and these create bhaya in us. Will a good if you donate eye, next life you will not have, you will become born blind. These are the people, how they create these things and create fear in us. In Krishna says, a person who has done good will never find a bad result. In Bhagavad Gita, it clearly mentions one who has kalyana, nahi kalyana krit kaschit, durgatim papa gacchati. A person who has done good things, kalyana krit, durgatim gacchati na gacchati. One who has done anything good anyway, he will never face a bad thing in return. He will get. One thing is, you go on doing good, you will get good. If you do good, go on doing good without any expectations, then it will evolve you to higher level of consciousness, higher level of existence. You are moving towards divinity, divinehood. So the bhai goes off. Oh, I am going towards God. What should I fear for? If anything happens, whatever happens in my life, good or bad, cannot be avoided. And death is definite to come. Before that, let me reach the goal. So bhaya falls off. Then comes the shanka, doubting, suspicion, skepticism. All these are at different ways. This one also, Shraddha is explained, you see, as Shraddha is Vishwasa in Guru and Shruti. When we don't have that, Shanka creates avishwasa in scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, Vedas and all. Many people say, oh, that is meaningless. Of those days, somebody has written and kept. And they don't value. These are Shanka, doubting attitude, suspicion. One day here, now, somebody's house I went. The person who took me to that place, some occasion came telling about the people. Nowadays, people come in a different way and we cannot believe. They come as if they are friends, and then one day they will prove themselves to be otherwise and all. Elderly one woman was there. She said, oh, this is not true. With what authority she told? Shak kabhi nahi karna. Shak kabhi nahi karna. Have faith in anybody for any reason, unless it is proved otherwise. Don't have shak, means don't have suspicion. Don't have avishwasa. Don't doubt anybody. One day you have to see divine in everything. One day you have to see God in everything. If you hold on to these things of lower thing, Shanka is one of the things which makes you away from God. you lose faith. Shankha is the root of faithlessness. You lose faith. So Vishwasa you have to develop. So this we see, Shankha is one of the things that is going to limit us, not allowing us towards God. And that is, I have created myself. Nobody has put Shankha into me. The nature has not created Shankha in me. By seeing certain experiences, holding on to, I have developed that. And I have to get rid of myself. As I want to go towards the God, now that falls off. Of the Ashtapashas, the fourth one, Shankha, falls off. Then I have Vishwasa in Shruti. Somebody says, that saint loved God and attained. Meera attained Krishna. Surdas attained Krishna. When they say, if I doubt it, where will I be? How can I progress in my spiritual life? So, what is the proof that they saw God? What is the proof that God exists? Why am I not able to see? These are all the root of skepticism, and it is not going to lead me anywhere. So, when I am going towards God, these Ashtapashas fall off one by one. The next is disgust, jugupsa. I feel disgusted. Oh, what is this? What are these people? What is this situation? What is this family in which I am living? All this, jugupsa, that is a state of mind in which I feel myself disgusted with certain things. Because I am holding on to certain preferences, demands and expectations. I have expectations. And when the expectation is not fulfilled, what is this? I feel disgusted. Again and again I am telling you not to do. Because I have demands. You have to do like this. You have to be like this. When it is not fulfilled, I feel disgusted. Jugupsa comes. I have preferences. I want a cup of coffee. I prefer coffee. Each time somebody comes and gives me, who knows that I like tea and don't like coffee, they come and keep. Because it is prepared for all, you have to also. Separately, I need not prepare for you coffee. Because I feel disgusted. Oh, now also they have kept coffee before me. They know I don't drink coffee, tea. So this goes on. Preferences, demands, expectations, all these things, what I am holding on to, clinging to as what is going to give me fulfillment. And when things are not fulfilling my expectations and demands, then I feel that jugupsa. And in going towards God, what shall I expect from this world? What shall I expect from the others? What demands can I have on others? I am holding on to something. This holding will have to leave to go ahead. I cannot hold on. It is something like your motorcycle is tied to, so in one part it is tied to something. However fast you drive, your wheel will be skidding there and you not go forward. So when you are going forward, all this, oh, no to everything, and he is moving forward. So the other three are Kula, Jati and Shila. We will see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.